What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 82 of the Idiotic Sports Talk. I'm your host, Liam Gavin, coming to you live from my dining room. And today I just want to give you all my Week 9 picks around the NFL. Last week I went 8-7. Wasn't the best record, but still above 500. And that puts me at 73-49 total on the season. So let's dive into it. Let's start with tonight's game, the Thursday night game between the Jets and the Colts. I think this game can go either way. Last week, we saw the Jets get a big win over a tough Bengals team that led by quarterback Mike White, the former Cowboys backup quarterback Mike White. Don't forget that. I wonder where he got his talent from. But anyway, Mike White looked really good against the Bengals, who had a tough defense too. And this is going to be another test for him on the road against another tough defense. The Colts are also a tough team. They play everyone close. They could have beaten the Titans, but they lost because of a couple mistakes made by Carson Wentz. And besides those mistakes, Carson Wentz has been looking great. The offense for the Colts is starting to click. Jonathan Taylor's been running the ball. And I just see this game being close scoring. I really don't feel confident picking a winner, but gun to my head, I got to pick the Colts here. I'm going to go 23-20. Colts getting the win in overtime, too. It's going to be the overtime game. On to the Sunday games, we got the Raiders playing the Giants. The Raiders are coming off of a bye week, but they have more drama. If you guys know that Henry Ruggs, their receiver, just got into a fatal accident while he was drinking in Las Vegas, and it killed a woman and her dog. My condolences to the family of that woman and her poor dog that had to suffer. So they have more distraction on them now coming out of a bye week, but I think they're going to be composed. I think they're not going to let the distractions get to them, because we saw what happened last time with John Gruden. John Gruden, he was the other distraction on the Raiders, and the Raiders came out and they won a game. So I think this distraction, I don't think it's going to faze them, because it shows the Raiders they could overcome adversity. And I think they're going to do that, especially against the Giants. I'm not picking the Giants no matter what. That's just, you guys know me. That is just, no, I'm not picking the Giants. So I'm going to roll with the Raiders. I do think the Giants could win possibly. I'm not going to lie. As much as I hate them, they always play tough. They really do. So I got to roll with the Raiders, though. I'm going to go by the score of 28-21. Next is the Falcons taking on the Saints. I had some hope for the Falcons last week, but they got beat by the Panthers, the sorry Panthers. Well, they were sorry, but now they finally got a win. And they're going on the road against the Saints team. I really don't know who's going to be the quarterback for the Saints. Is it going to be Trevor Siemian? Is Taysom Hill going to be ready to play? I don't know what happens, and I don't think it'll matter, because I think the Saints are gonna move the ball well with Alvin Kamara, and I think their defense is going to give Matt Ryan problems. So give me the Saints to win here. I'm going to take 30-17. Next is the Bills taking on the Jaguars. The Bills are going on the road against the Jaguars, who might be down their running back, James Robinson. I think he will play. But even if he does, man, the Bills' defense is good. They could stop the run. And Trevor Lawrence, he's bound to turn the ball over a couple times a game. And I think they're going to force turnovers off him and get a pretty easy win here. And you can't forget about Josh Allen, too. He's going to do his thing against that defense. So give me the Bills to win here. I like the score 37-10. Next is the Browns versus the Bengals. Now, this is a game that could go either way, in my opinion. The Browns are on the road. They haven't looked that good. They didn't look that good on Sunday. They're playing the Bengals, who just got embarrassed by the Jets. They just did a typical Bengals thing. They crushed the Ravens, lose to the Jets, and I think they're going to fall back to their Bengals ways, and I think they're going to lose here. Not saying they're going to fall off. I think they could still make a push, get in the playoffs, maybe even upset someone in the playoffs. They're definitely a young and talented team on the rise. I just feel like Cleveland's due for a win right here, and I think they're going to get it in a close battle. So, you know what? Give me the Browns to win here, 26-23. Next is the Patriots taking on the Panthers. This is another game I really don't feel that confident on picking a winner, because what's going to happen? Are the Panthers from this Sunday going to show up and they're going to have their defense out there and they're going to make Mac Jones' life miserable? Or are the Panthers the past 3 weeks or 4 weeks when they lost 4 straight? Are they going to show up? Or their defense isn't as good? Their offense is not in sync at all? Or, we don't know what's going to happen. And the Patriots seem like they're trending on the right direction. They won in overtime with the Cowboys. They just went on the road and upset the Chargers, and I think they could get the job done here. Sam Darnold has seen ghosts against the Patriots before, and I think it's going to happen again this Sunday. He might not play that bad. We'll see, though. The Patriots, I just got to roll with them. They got Mac Jones. He's been killing it, and I think they're going to get the win here. I think they're going to win 27-17. Next is the Broncos taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Now, the Cowboys have not beaten the Broncos since 1995. It's embarrassing, yes, I know. And I know they only play every 4 years. But, they're playing at home. I think this is a game they can win. I don't know if Dak's going to be playing yet. I heard CeeDee Lamb has a little injury. I don't know if he's going to be playing. So it should be interesting. Denver, they don't really have a great offense. And they don't really have, their defense is actually not bad. I'm not going to say it's bad. They're actually pretty good. So, I don't know. If Cooper Rush has to play, I could see him not moving the ball that well like he did against the Vikings. And I could definitely see the Dallas defense having to bail him out again. But I could see Dak definitely moving the ball against this Broncos defense. And I could still see the Cowboys defense still playing really well against the Broncos offense. So you know what? Unbiased pick here. Give me the Cowboys 24-14. Next is the Vikings versus the Ravens. The Vikings just lost to Cooper Rush the other night. And they're on the road facing the Ravens who are coming off a bye week. The Ravens are always historically good coming off a bye week. And I think it could be a close game. I do think that, but in the end, I do got the Ravens getting the win here, 33-24. Next is the Texans versus the Dolphins. So both teams are on 7-game losing streaks. They're both 1-7. So someone's got to win here. Someone's got to go to 1-8, and someone's got to go to 2-7. And I think it's going to be the Dolphins to do it. I'm not super confident picking a winner on this at all. It could really go either way, but I haven't seen much from either of these teams. It's literally a 50-50 matchup. That's how I see it. I guess I'm only going to go with the Dolphins because they're at home. So give me the Dolphins to win here. I'm going to go 28-24. Next is the Chargers taking on the Eagles. Now, the Chargers did not look good coming out of their bye week at all. They got shocked and upset by the New England Patriots, who are always going to be tough so long as Bill Belichick is their coach. And, yeah, they just weren't ready. They just weren't ready for the Patriots. And then before their bye week, they got embarrassed by the Ravens. And they're going on the road against the Eagles. And I just think this is the game to win. Obviously, I'm never going to pick Philly. You guys also know that. But, they have the offense to move against the Philly defense. And the thing is, the Eagles, if they stick to the run, can maybe move against this Chargers defense. We know the Chargers defense isn't good at all when it comes to stopping the run. I don't know how I'm going to score this game, honestly. I don't want to say it's going to be a blowout because as much as I'd want to see the Eagles get blown out, they might keep it close. So I'm going to go with the Chargers here, 31-24. Next is the Packers versus the Chiefs. Now, Aaron Rodgers is out. He got COVID. Davante Adams, I don't know if he'll be playing just yet. But that's got to hurt if you're a Packers fan because both of those guys against this Chiefs defense, man, it'd be like Christmas Day. They would light them up. But either way, even with both of them playing, I think that the Chiefs would get the win at home. I know you guys are probably thinking I'm crazy, even with both of them playing. I don't know. I'd still have to go with the Chiefs. I think this is a game where they get an upset and get the win. It really probably wouldn't be an upset. I don't know who's going to be starting at quarterback, whether it's going to be Blake Bortles or Jordan Love. I say give the kid Jordan Love a chance and see what he can do with the squad out there. If Davante Adams is playing, that's huge. They could definitely move the ball against this Chiefs defense. And the Packers defenses look good. I don't know how well the offense of the Chiefs are going to move the ball against them. I think they will because they still have a talented offense. They're just up and down. They win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game. So it's really tough to call it. But I think with no Aaron Rodgers and potentially no Davante Adams playing, that the Chiefs should get this win. And I say they're going to win here 28-20. Next is the Cardinals taking on the 49ers. We had the Cardinals lose last Thursday in heartbreaking fashion to the Packers. and the 49ers just want a get-right game against the Bears. However, I don't think that the 49ers are going to just beat the Cardinals at all. I think it's going to be a close game, too. Whenever these two teams play, it's always close. It really is. Just go look at the scores. They're literally like neck and neck. I don't know what it is about these two teams when they play. It's very, very close. So give me the Cardinals to win here. I'm going to go 20-16. Cardinals getting the W. Next is the Sunday night football game, the main event, the Titans taking on the Rams. This is a fire matchup. The Titans are going to be without Derrick Henry. So I don't know how they're going to run the ball. I don't know if Adrian Peterson's going to just start right away or if they're going to stick with McNichols. So that's a question mark, but they still have a good offense. Julio Jones, A.J. Brown, and not for nothing, Tannehill, he hasn't done the best recently or, this season, but recently, the past couple weeks, he's been playing pretty solid. So, yeah, I mean, the Titans are definitely bound to get an upset, but I just got to go with the Rams here. They're playing at home. They're looking really good. Their defense has been on point, and their offense, no one's been able to stop Cooper Kupp. They really haven't. And outside of Cooper Kupp, they still got a guy, Robert Woods, and they still have a good running game with Darrell Henderson. So I think this could be a high-scoring affair. I'm really not sure. It's Titans' offense is going to look weird without Derrick Henry. But we'll see. I'm going to go with the Rams here to win 34-24. Next is the Bears taking on the Steelers. So now the Bears, they just haven't looked good. They've lost 3 straight, while the Steelers have won 3 straight. So you know that the Steelers are feeling good right now. They're above 500. They're trying to make a playoff push, maybe sneak in there and shake some things up in the AFC. Meanwhile, the Bears, they just lost total confidence. They just don't look great at all. They haven't looked great this year, and there's really they're on a downward trend. There's just nowhere really for them to go. And they're going to be on the road facing a Steelers team that has a solid defense. Their offense isn't the best, but I think they could still move the ball against this Bears defense. So for those reasons, I'm going to take the Steelers to win 21-17. So what are your guys' locks for the week, and also who are your guys' upsets for the week? So if I had to go with a lock, I would probably pick the Bills over the Jaguars. And if I had to take my upset pick, there's not really too much teams I see here that really getting an upset. I would probably have to go, maybe Browns over the Bengals. But like I said, I don't really see that as an upset. There's really no upset picks for me this week. But that's all for this episode. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your guys' wins, losses, your upsets, your locks. And before I go, I got to mention the teams on the bye week are the Lions, Seahawks, Bucks, and football team. So thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram page. And make sure you like and share my content. Do whatever you can to promote me. Thank you all and have a wonderful day.